Hello! Why am I so like cheery when this is gonna be a dark video? It's not. I have hair on my chin. So today, have I got lipstick on my teeth? So today we're doing a fun video. It's gonna be one video of 3, if my math is correct. Yes, there are 12 zodiac signs. We're gonna put this into 3 parts because I talk a lot. I have a lot to say about the zodiac signs. If you know me in any way, shape or form, if you have even just read my description box, that is about astrology mainly, you'll know I love the zodiac signs and I love astrology. I'm a firm believer of it. I thought I would do a video combining what you guys love to watch, which is me putting makeup on my face, and what I love, which is astrology. So I'm gonna be roasting your zodiac signs in the next, I don't want to do them all in a row, so maybe like every whatever day this goes up. So once a week for the next 3 weeks, I'm going to be roasting zodiac signs. So obviously today I'm going to start off with the start of the zodiac spectrum, which for me, I count as Aries. I don't start at,
oh, let's just start with Capricorn because that's January.
like, that's, no. Today I'm going to be roasting Aries, Taurus, Gemini and Cancer. So it's a fun one for me today. We're starting off with a good one. And I'm excited, and also don't take this personally, okay? It's not like I hate the signs. I don't hate any of these signs. I don't hate any sign, okay? This is just my experience with said signs and what I have discovered from them, okay? I'm not making things up. This is literally from my experience with people of these signs. It's kind of like a joke, and it's just a good roasting session, okay? Who doesn't love to be roasted every now and then? It's healthy, it keeps your ego down, kind of. So that's what today's video is, so hope you enjoy it. We're doing this makeup look as well. Everything I've used is in the description box, just in case you care. That's all I have to say, so if you just want to see me do this makeup look and roast your zodiac sign, subscribe if you want to, and enjoy. Also, I do have it in every single description box for my videos. If you want and you're into astrology as well, let me know your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, your entire birth chart if you want to. I'd love to know. And also, like, what sign do you like the least? You know, if you want to comment anything, let me know what your least favourite sign is. Oh, you can just see all my shit, huh? Hello, hello. Grab your beverage. If you want to know any makeup that I'm using, putting on my face, I'll leave everything in the description box. I'm just going to be doing my makeup, and I kind of want to do a cool eyeliner thing, maybe with glitter. I don't know how this is going to go. Okay, so as far as roasting the signs go, we're starting with Aries, because for me that's the start of the zodiac. So we're going to start at Aries and then we're going to end with Pisces. So we're going to start with the baby. So obviously we're going to try and fit 4 into one video. This is going to be difficult for me. I'm going to have to kind of breeze through some. Honestly, for the 4 that we're going through today, I feel like I have quite a lot to say about these ones. So, Aries, the first of the 3 fire signs. Aries is kind of one that I'm like, not like afraid, but like, well, yeah, afraid. I'm kind of afraid to roast Aries because I feel like if there's any Aries watching, they're just, you're aggressive people, so I feel like anyone that's watching this that's an Aries is going to take this to the heart, which don't. You're going to want to attack me in my sleep. So anyway, let's get onto Aries. So obviously I'm going off my personal experience with the signs. So Aries for me, they don't want to listen. And this is something that is going to be repeated, I feel, for the fire signs, because you fire signs just don't like listening to people, and I feel like it's just a running similarity with all of you. I mean, it's kind of a good thing, but with Aries, like, they're very go, go, go. Like, they're always, like, wanting to do something. They're always thinking about just doing stuff, okay? They're very, very head on and just let's go. So I feel like because they've kind of already got things planned in their head, I feel like they don't really like listening to other people when they try and either help them or, like, tell them what to do, especially. God forbid you tell an Aries what to do. They just won't register that, like, you're telling them what to do. They'll just be like, I think I'm gonna do this, and you're like, I just told you to do that. Okay, Aries, for me, I feel like I can easily kind of roast because my manager at work is actually an Aries, so Yeah, I have a notes page of stuff that I wrote down about all the signs just so I like remembered for the video. Oh yeah, just giant hotheads. I feel like they're very temperamental. I feel like they can snap very quickly. Like, you pissing an Aries off, oh my god, like they will snap at you. Then again, fire sign, it's a fire sign thing, right? I find with fire signs is they don't necessarily think a lot of things through, and I think, to be fair, I think they kind of have this in common with water signs. With fire and water, the two elements are the most passionate of the four. So like I feel like water and fire signs both, and hey, I'm a water sign, so like I can grill myself a bit here. Like, we don't really think things through all the time, and fire signs are definitely the same in this. I feel like they do a lot of things on impulse and just how they feel because they're so passionate, and honestly water signs are exactly the same. For me, I probably get on with fire signs maybe the least. So also I feel like they don't think when they do things. They're just like, fuck it, I'll do it. Kind of like Sagittarius in that sense. Aries though, I feel like if you walk into a bar and there's like a bar fight going on, I shit you not, one of those people in the bar fight will be an Aries. They just always want some drama. They just always, I feel like they just need drama, and they just need like beef. They are very aggressive, I feel. Especially, this is the thing, like when they get angry, oh my god, bye. So aggressive, and I feel like they can be unnecessarily aggressive sometimes. But then again, it's a fire sign thing, right? What else? Okay, so like relationship wise, I feel like they really love the chase. I feel like that's like a thing with Aries. I feel like this is why I'm a strong believer that like an Aries and a Libra are like a really good pair. Because honestly, those two signs really like to flirt. Aries are like the type of people that they will chase you and chase you and chase you, but then like once they've like got you, or once they're like in a relationship with you, they'll then be like, okay, bye. Honestly, I feel like Libras are kind of like that as well. Even when they're in a relationship, I feel like they don't even care. They're kind of like Libra. Again, they're kind of like Libras in that sense. They'll just like flirt. I don't have any Aries in my chart either, so like I find it very difficult to understand Aries as people. Mainly I feel like that's mainly like the roasting part of Aries, is just like their aggression. Honestly, oh, also, what I've just remembered, right? I think I've said this before, like in my last like zodiac video thing, but like honestly, whoever decided that like Jesus's birthday is December 25th, lie. Lie, lie, lie. Jesus wouldn't be a Capricorn. Jesus would be an Aries. Again, please don't take any offense if you don't like Jesus. Also, whoever like came up with like burning people at the stake as like a punishment or like a sentence, definitely an Aries. Like that's, you just know that's like the mindset of an Aries. Oh, let's just burn people, that's their punishment. Okay, we're gonna get on to Taurus next. I'm kind of trying to go a bit quicker with Aries and Taurus just because the other two that we're going to talk about today are two signs that are very big in my birth chart, so I really want to roast myself. Taurus, also one that I love to roast because for me, Taurus men, oh my god, bleh. So I get kind of annoyed with Taurus because they're supposed to be the most compatible for my sign. I understand why they are classed as being compatible for us, but I also just don't agree, and I wouldn't really want to date a Taurus. Okay, so starting off, their bluntness, I really don't like blunt people. Is it because I'm a water sign and I'm very sensitive and I'm very emotional? So like if somebody gives me like eye contact that I just get a bad vibe from, no. If someone's giving me like a cold vibe, is mainly towards men, just because I don't really know, do I know any Taurus women? I don't think I do. I genuinely don't. Should I say Taurans? It's Taurans, isn't it? It's Taurans. Mainly about the men, so no offense, I'm not being sexist, but this is my experience, not a lot of women. Incredibly stubborn. Again, I think this is a trait that just runs through all the earth signs. They are so fucking stubborn. Virgos, Tauruses, Taurans, Capricorns. So yeah, I just feel like stubbornness is just like earth signs, the way of life. I feel like they're very possessive as well, like Taurus. You Taurus folk, like I've seen a Taurus get like crazy, and like I feel like especially in like not like a relationship, but like in like a situation where it's like they like, if like a Taurus has feelings for someone, then I feel like it's kind of game over because that's when like the craziness and like the possessiveness like kicks in. So this is kind of like a good thing and a bad thing. So Taurans are like very hard workers, okay? They're known for being very lazy. If you follow any like astrology meme pages like I do, you'll know that like Taurans are just known for being lazy, and oh my god, are they lazy. They are so lazy. If it comes to like doing like productive things, I feel like they'll spend like a whole week or 2 weeks not doing anything, and then they'll spend one day just like going at it. And I feel like that's just how Tauruses just are. Like if you work with a Taurus, I feel like I kind of feel bad for you. I work with a Taurus. Oh my god. Do you see the laziness? The thing, I feel like they kind of have like I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like a lazy switch, I feel, because they're literally mixed of being really productive and hardworking, but like when they like don't want to do something, or when they're just that lazy, they will be the most lazy people on the planet. I kind of need to make some progress with my makeup, so let me do like some of my eye makeup and then I'll come back. I think that's it. We're gonna leave it at that for you Taurus folks. I feel like I'm not being too harsh. I feel like the harshness is gonna come to the next two. So next we have Gemini. For me, I relate to a lot of Gemini traits, okay? I only have one placement of Gemini in my chart, and that's my moon. So if you're not that familiar with astrology and how like the different, how your birth chart works, basically I feel like your three most important like signs in your chart are your sun, which everybody kind of knows, like I'm a Cancer sun, that's kind of like your everyday personality, your moon, which is your emotion, your soul, and then your rising sign, which you need your exact time of birth for that, and that's kind of what you grow into. So the older you get, you then become more like that sign. So my moon is in Gemini, my emotional hell. So Geminis, so everybody hates Geminis, that they're two-faced, and there's just all the whole stereotype, and I feel like everybody just kind of jumped on the bandwagon with Geminis and just saw one person or a few people say, oh, they're so two-faced, and then like everybody now just thinks Geminis are two-faced. I get it, kind of, but then also I think that they are so misunderstood. But I have dated a Gemini. Gemini, how can we roast you? 2 words. Donald Trump. He's a Gemini. Honestly, I feel like that's kind of an offense to all Geminis except him, because he just shouldn't be any zodiac sign, because he's just that much of a pig. That's offensive to pigs, actually. Oh, also, Joe Biden, he's a Scorpio. Oh, let me check Kamala Harris. Let's see what she is. I feel like she could be a water sign, 100%. She too is a Scorpio, so yeah, Donald Trump's a Gemini. So sorry to all the Geminis out there. I feel like you never know where you stand with them. I feel like they can be very complex. They require a great deal of patience. Just have to be very understanding. And this is where I kind of think that earth signs are kind of good for air signs in a way. Geminis need that like stability, and they need that like understanding. Their minds are changing all the time, and I feel like that's why they're so bad for water signs, okay? Honestly, like, if you're a water sign out there and you're watching this video, a Cancer maybe in particular, or a Pisces, take it from a Cancer over here that has dated a Gemini. In the words of Whitney Houston, pack your bags up and leave. It's not gonna work. They are very unpredictable, and I feel like, again, it's the same thing. You just never know where you stand with Geminis. I feel like because they have such an active mind, and this is why I kind of like them. This is why water signs are drawn to Geminis in particular. I feel like because they're so interesting and they're so complex, and especially Cancers as well. I always see a lot of memes about like Cancers falling for Geminis. I get it, because as a Cancer, oh my god, I have a hair like on my nose. We really like to help people, and in a slight roasting way, we kind of like to fix people. I feel like because Geminis are so complex and kind of damaged, I feel like that's why we're kind of attracted to them. I feel like that's mainly my Gemini roast. I understand the split personality that everybody says, because I feel like their personality is kind of like their mood, okay? They're very hot and cold with their moods. So hot and cold. One minute they'll be like all up in your grill, loving you forever, and then it'll be like, yep, And then we're getting on to the last roasting, which is my sun sign, which is Cancer. I don't really relate to or like a lot of Cancer traits. I've always thought that I do relate to a lot of Gemini traits. This was even before I knew that my moon sign was Gemini. My astrologer then told me something very cool. So if you look at the zodiac spectrum, okay, let's get astrological for a second. And literally the order that we've gone in today. Gemini is third and then it goes into Cancer, okay? It's like Gemini season is like May, June, and then June, July, you've got Cancer season. So it goes Gemini into Cancer, right? So those two being next to each other on the spectrum is kind of dangerous for someone like me in particular, because my sun is Cancer and my moon is Gemini. And what my astrologer was saying is having those two next to each other on the zodiac spectrum and having my sun and my moon, which are big parts of my birth chart, next to each other, it kind of makes me, this is what did she say? She called me, what did she say? That's it. She said I'm kind of like a hybrid of a Cancer and a Gemini. And when she said that, honestly, I was like, my mind is blown. Because that's why I then said to her that I've always related to a lot of Gemini traits. Keeping that in mind, let's move on to Cancer. So obviously, I do relate to a lot of Cancer traits, but like I was saying, I am kind of like a split. Being a Cancer, everybody, okay, we're kind of getting into roasting Cancers, by the way. Everybody always roasts Cancers for being the crybabies and being the emotional fucking sensitive bitches. It's true, we are very sensitive and I get the crybaby vibes, but I'm split between a very emotional Cancer and a emotionally detached Gemini. I will be like sensitive, loving, all cute and shit, you know, like a Cancer, but then I can be ice cold just like that. It's a gift, and I thank my Gemini moon for that. So I feel like I can really go in with Cancers, because if you're a Cancer watching this and you're gonna get offended, you know what, just deal with it, because I'm a Cancer and I'm basically roasting myself. So with Cancers, I feel like we get very upset very easily, and I feel like when it comes to friendships and when it comes to just people in general that we have any relationship with, we will get disappointed so fast. And you want to know why? Our expectations are way too high. So high with anyone. We give so much, and I feel like because we kind of love and give so much that we don't really understand that other people can't really reciprocate the same, if that makes sense. I feel like that's why we have really high expectations, all right? And I feel like that's why it is very difficult to be in a relationship with a Cancer. I'm defending them, but I kind of feel for my ex-boyfriends now. That's always it. We don't feel like we're getting enough effort. I feel like we just don't feel like we get anything from people, and it's because we have that mentality of everyone's like a Cancer, everyone's like me, everyone's gonna love like me. No, chill out, okay? Everybody's different. Because I know that, like, I've just said it and I've realized it, but like, it still happens, and it still happens with me all the time, and then I end up getting upset. And this is why I don't like people and I don't like talking to people. And I've just checked like my notes page, so I had like a lot of notes for like all the signs. And on Cancer, I literally just put, go off queen. That was it, that was my note. Second of all, we're not even going to talk about boundaries. Because Cancer, boundaries, don't know them. We love getting involved because it's back to like what I was saying before. We love to fix people, okay? It's like an emotional thing. It's like a water sign thing. We like to get involved. We like to we just like to fix things, okay? We like to fix people, we like to fix things, and we just have no boundaries when it comes to that. Don't get involved with things that don't concern you. I feel like stubbornness and kind of not wanting to apologize is also like a really bad thing with Cancer. Being a Cancer, like, I know that like about myself. Like, I've kind of grown out of that now. Like, I'm kind of grown enough where like I don't give a shit. Like, if I've done something wrong, I'll apologize. I don't care. I'm not a child anymore. That is like a thing with Cancers. Like, they really don't like to apologize. They do kind of play the victim a lot. I get that. They do. We victimize. Ugh, have I got a hair in there? So the other main thing, okay, Cancers, Mood swings, oh my god, honestly I am guilty of this 100%, especially like with my moon in Gemini, and I also have 2 other placements of Cancer which is great. Yeah, I am a very moody person, and that is like such a big trait with Cancers. And like it's like the mood swings I feel like are kind of like, they're kind of like very cold mood swings, like they're very like won't speak, in your own little bubble. And honestly this is like why it's like one of the worst things ever when I argue with my mum. It's gonna be like a cycle of just stubbornness and mood swings and bluntness, and that's it. That's just being a Cancer for you. I think we should leave it at that. Honestly I could sit here and just keep going on about Cancers, so I think that's it. We're gonna call it quits for the video. So can you give you a quick look of the makeup? I don't know if you can see what I kind of did with, oh my god I have like hiccups, sorry. I don't know if you can see what I kind of did with the eyes. We did kind of like a little glitter crease kind of thing. But that's it I guess for the video, so I hope you've enjoyed part 1 of 3. Don't take anything personally, it's kind of like a joke kind of thing. Also let me know what your least favourite zodiac sign is. Thank you for watching. Give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. I'm hoping this is something you want to watch because we've got 2 more coming now, so I can't just do 4 and then not do the other 8. My brain, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye.